welcome to the Spooky Chris podcast. My name is Chris Ringler. I am your aforementioned host on my little microblog. You can find my blogs and everything I do at spookychris.com. I'm an author, occasional short filmmaker, event coordinator, and oddball supreme. And this is my little short podcast. To say these are strange times seems like the understatement of the year. It's so weird. Like all things taken one by one, like to think it all was in 1 year. But again, you look at any year, there's tragedies and there's stories of hope and love and pain and loss, and it's all there all the time. It's just so much has been in 2020. It's hard to take it all in. We literally, to say we're living in historic times again, it seems like, it seems as if you are playing it soft there, and not, hiding the lead, kind of, burying it, just because whatever avenue you want to take, the social issues, the political issues, the health issues, at every angle, you have seen it come. And it's a scary time. None more, perhaps not scarier than it is right at this moment, because we have the political issues going on, which puts so much at risk, people's safety, people's health, the security of the nation, and it's crazy. It's one of those weird things too, because in all of us, kind of that consume any kind of art, you see these kind of things like where people fall victim and prey to shucksters and hucksters and there's all of this fiction out there of cults and everything, and it's strange to see it all play out in real time, to see it all come to fruition and to life in front of us. So it's strange. But more than anything, instead of focusing on that, I wanted to focus on the hope. There is a vaccine that's being worked on. There's two, so there is at least something to hope for. 2021 will hopefully bring about the turn, so we can get past where we're at, and so we can start to kind of get past this virus and start coming to terms with kind of where we're at. It's kind of like one of those things where we've been avoiding dealing with the big issues because of this quote-unquote small issue of health, quote-unquote, has reasonably distracted us because it's affected everything. And hopefully once we can kind of get back to more normal times and kind of have the release of entertainment and companionship and, fun, we can all start kind of really getting our heads around the fact that we have a lot of work to do. Once things are back to normal, hopefully the jobs market will really open up again, and not just this nonsense where it's a few businesses that are offering jobs, but they're, part-time with no benefits, so they can kind of cheat the system, as it were. You would think we would have a lot of art and music coming. We know there's a lot of movies that are coming because they've had to be, most of them have had to be put off. Once things get back to normal, you would think everybody that's, interested in touring is going to tour. There's going to be so many musical tours. It's going to be hard decisions to know which ones to go to. Hopefully some relationships that we have that needed a little cooling off will have cooled off. Hopefully we'll connect with the people that we missed, and we'll realize how much we missed them through all of this, and we'll get back to that and back to them and back to the people that we realized we needed in our lives. My hope is that people will finally have realized how much they need the arts and how much they rely on them for just their sanity. And I think we forget how important the arts are to us and to kind of keeping us sane. And hopefully we can appreciate it now, and start enjoying them a little more and stop taking them for granted. And hopefully we'll hold our politicians and ourselves more accountable for the things we post, the things we say, the things we support. You'd like to think people will wake up and realize that they were in some kind of a fever dream and that they kind of lost their sense. It was crazy. It was a crazy time, and people went crazy. And that's the only thing we can hope, is that in coming back to their senses, people will kind of come back to reality. One thing's clear up, gosh, there's going to be tons of conventions and nerd kind of things out there. It's as close as we'll have come to kind of the rebirth that they did after World War II, where hope kind of returned after those dark times. And let's hope that hope does return and we can move past the strife and rage that has held us in sway for these long months. Sometimes surviving is what it takes to really thrive. Sometimes you just got to put your head down and just kind of push through. And that's been this time. It has been a time where we needed to survive. We needed to keep going until we were through it. And hopefully we are near to through it. Hopefully we can come out on the other side wiser and better. Not all of us will, but hopefully many of us will. Most of us will. And we can start rebuilding things. With the end of the year, you try to look more at hope. And I will choose to be hopeful. I will choose to be hopeful that as we turn the corner on this year, that we will enter a time where we will better appreciate what we have, what we've lost, who we've lost, and we'll start working harder together to maintain these things and to honor all that we've lost. That's my hope. My hope for you is that you are happy and healthy and surrounded by those you love. In our last few weeks of 2020, I think all of us are anxious for the year to end, even though it brought great things for some of us. I mean, I end the year with a daughter. Some of you end it with a child, a family, a new love, a new sibling, a new partner, a new job, new hope. And that's the stuff to lean on, even in the dark times, because creativity can be our light in the darkness. And if you have that darkness, I bid you to lean on that whatever drives you. If it's like you just love movies, man, just chill out and watch movies. Just watch some stuff that you love, that makes you happy. If it's music, making or listening, endeavor into that. Make music. Scream out what you felt this year, or play it out, or listen to the music that says the things you never could. Write the tales that haven't been written. Make the movie that says what you feel. Now is a great time because there's nothing to lose in being creative. And sometimes it's the best way to get out all of the things that you're feeling and going through. So, I wish you a very happy end of 2020. Happy holidays, whatever star you follow. I hope you are safe and well, and that 2021 finds us all happier, healthier, wiser, and safer. Take care, friend. I'm sure you'll hear from me soon. If you want more of my stuff, spookychris.com. Take care.